Welcome to Cometogetherspace. We're at the entrance and I'm going to take you back to my studio. I dove into the idea of being able to call this space, Cometogetherspace, home. I cherish Cometogetherspace for the opportunity that it creates for other individuals to be able to have that sense of home as well. And I feel like that's pretty significant right now, just to be able to continue being here. I don't think I have words to articulate how I would describe myself as an artist. I'm a printmaker. I make prints, I teach printmaking, but now I think of that role as something a little bit more expansive than that. Like a lot of individuals that fall into an art practice, there's a moment when you fall in love with what you're doing. And I fell in love with printmaking when I took my first class in undergrad at University of Wyoming in 2005. And I did the worst woodcut I can imagine. I can still picture it. You know, I was carving this gnarly block of wood and it was so physically taxing. You know, you're bleeding. And I made that print and I was so disappointed in myself. And at the same time, I was like, I've got to figure this thing out. I spent the rest of my undergrad in the print shop. I came to ISU with the desire to work in Normal Editions Workshop, which is a master printing facility that is within the School of Art. I'm the registrar at University Galleries, and I describe that role as being the person that accounts for anything that comes in and out of the gallery. I have an office right up front, so I feel pretty excited to be able to be in contact with a lot of the public that comes into the space as well. I feel like it's a long-term position for me and allows me some flexibility to still be in the studio. Even though it's a full-time gig, it's a really supportive one. I'm really inspired by constructions that I've done with my now 7-year-old daughter, but as she's been growing up, really navigating studio practice with that influence has been very exciting for me, and I feel like I learned so much from what she's doing. When I'm describing printmaking to children in a class or something, I often talk about footprints in the snow or fingerprints on a pane of glass and how we leave traces wherever we go. Printmaking, in very simple terms, is the transfer of one thing to another. We're transferring from one matrix or mother-giving board to another substrate and making all these babies from that. Or, you know, it's so silly in some terms. And that reveal is always exciting. Even someone who's been a printmaker for several years, I still revel in the pull.